we go on to the next speaker, Ms. Payal Chopra.
Thank you, Ms. Mahindra. I think you mentioned at the beginning that you're probably one of the oldest here. I would like to point out I'm the youngest. So in terms of experience, in terms of education, I don't know what I did to be deserving of this seat here, but I'm extremely grateful to Assocham for giving me this opportunity. When we talk about new age career options, I think it is very important for us to understand or talk about some of the important things that define this space. Firstly, I think we should talk about the parents who pay for this education. They are primarily the people who influence decisions because they are the people who are paying for them. In West Bengal, if I talk, predominantly most families lean towards the conventional education streams like engineering, CA, medical, and whatnot. Now, we need to stop and think, why is it that these parents are not looking at new age career options for their kids, new age technologies? And I think the simple answer is that at the end of the day, I think all of us here, most of us are parents. We have children. And the one thing that we want after our children finish education is that they are properly settled. India mein properly settled matlab अच्छे पैसे कमा ले and career growth opportunity ho in terms of whatever profession they are following, right? Now think about these parents and when they were at the school age or at the college age, I think they could never have imagined making a successful career as a YouTuber, as an influencer, as an animator, as a graphic designer, as a radio jockey. I think more than anything, I know we're talking a lot about NEP and all these big policies that are coming in, but we really need to find a mechanism to educate parents, not parents who are sitting in this room because they are an educated bunch, parents who form the 99% of the rest of India. How are we going to educate them that there is a whole new world out there, a world that they didn't know existed when they were kids, so that they don't push their children to follow the old stream conventional education streams in terms of, the safe choices per se. Secondly, we need to talk about the children themselves, right? A lot of the kids who come to me are from the age group of class 10 all the way up to college third year. They're fantastic in drama, drawing, singing, art, whatnot. I think especially in Bengal, creativity is inbuilt in our blood, I think, in some ways. So when we talk about, their passion, they can never imagine creating a career out of their passion, to be very honest. So they will probably study to be an engineer, but parallelly they are amazing in terms of drawing. Now, when we talk to them, ki bhai, why are you not thinking about becoming a storyboard artist where your skills will truly be used, a 2D animator, they're like, but ma'am, isme to paise nahi milenge. The reason is they themselves don't have the requisite information that these new age career options can in fact give them far more monetary gains, returns, than the usual conventional stream of education, right? Now, to give you an example, the animation industry was a $30 billion industry last year, growing to $40 billion this year. The VFX industry in itself is a $58 billion industry, which we are going to close this year. Gaming, it's a huge sector. Every year for the last 5 years, they have a 40% growth year after year. We need 20 lakh resources, skilled manpower in the AVGC community alone. We have 2 lakhs today. I mean, now think about the kind of job opportunity, growth opportunity, monetary opportunity that exists in this kind of space. But the problem is that the awareness is not there. This kind of information needs to be made available at the school level. And I know a lot of you are associated with schools. I think we need to expose these children, these parents through seminars, awareness campaigns, so that they understand that other than the engineering and the medical and the CA, which is all good choices, safe choices, there's a whole plethora of options that they can choose from, which will, if not give them the same, maybe more returns, right? And these are the choices that, have not been given to them, and they are not aware of these choices. And then the other thing that I would talk about is placement. So at the end of the day, like I said, every parent wants कि बच्चे को अच्छा job मिल जाए. Now imagine a company like ours teaching a student from a remote part of Bengal where the father is a farmer, Krishi. struggling to make ends meet. Now they are very clear, बच्चा को नहीं कराना है agriculture because the child is not interested, somehow finds the funds for it and comes to us and says, very good in drawing ma'am, इसको आप animator बनाइए. That's all they want to do. Now a company like Amazon is picking up this child at 40,000, 50,000 fresher salary in West Bengal, which is I think fantastic for somebody who's coming from a village. And I'm not kidding you, this is not one student. I can give you a host of students that we place in these kind of salary range, companies like Amazon, Technicolor, PwC, we are associated with degree course teaching as well, and we were privileged to teach deaf and dumb students, and PwC picked up a few of our deaf and dumb students because ours is a skill set based job, right? So Dr. Shah Professor Shah did correctly say, give me 2 eyes and 2 hands and I'll be able to make them into successful professionals, because that's what we truly need. We need somebody to think about merging a marriage between both passion as well as security quotient from the parents' side. So I think as a society, we need to spread the awareness a little bit more. COVID has done a fantastic job in challenging us, getting us out of our comfort zone. I think it's time that we challenge the education system. We need to encourage parents to research a little bit more about the options available, not always defer to the safe choice, and then of course encourage children to follow their passion, because I think पेशा और पैशन सेम होगा तो पेंशन का नहीं चिंता करना पड़ेगा.